Hey y'all, my name's Mer. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Vlogmas Week 2. So today's actually still day 7 of Vlogmas, but I got some exciting book mail that I wanted to unbox with you guys. So if you're new here or if you haven't seen my Vlogmas Week 1 video, I'll go ahead and link it in the cards and in the description for you guys to catch up. But basically I'm vlogging every single day in December. I hope you guys enjoyed week 1 of Vlogmas. If you guys did watch it, I've been working really hard on this content for you guys, so I am hoping you enjoy it. But yeah, without further ado, welcome to day 7.5. We're going to open the blue box. It's time. She came in the mail, and this one's super exciting because there's actually 4 books in it. Usually you could only get through with Book of the Month, but you were able to select a Book of the Year finalist if you were a Book of the Month BFF this month, which I am. Book of the Month is a book subscription service where you can pick selections each and every month of new releases for, I think it's $17 a month, around that with tax. I'm not sponsored by them, but I do love their product, so I purchase it myself every single month unless I skip, and then I do not, but most months I do get it. So the first book that I got was one of the December picks, and that is Babel by R.F. Kuang. This is, I believe, like a historical fantasy that talks about academia and what that's like to experience as a person of color. I was a little bit cautious picking this one up because I have read 2 of R.F. Kuang's books. I've read The Poppy War and I've read The Dragon Republic. I never read The Burning God. I don't know if I ever will, even though I really liked that series and I really liked R.F. Kuang's writing. She is a very, very talented writer. I got this one because it was like one I was excited about, and I know that has had a lot of popularity on BookTube and just the book community in general, and I have had great experiences with her work in the past, so I went ahead and got this one. And then guys, we knew I was gonna get this. I was actually very upset that I couldn't get this in November because I ended up skipping November. Nothing was really like appealing to me, but I got blood marked. I wanted to get this one last month, but it was an add-on and I didn't want any of like the main selections, so I couldn't order it, but I finally did. And she's here. She's beautiful. I do want to reread Legendborn because this is the sequel to that. It's a YA fantasy series and it's kind of like Shadowhunters, but like totally not. It's super cool, super fun, definitely has a lot of great social commentary as well. It's a retelling of the Arthurian legend, which I love, and I've just been super pumped for this book to come out, and I can't believe I'm holding it in my hands because I've been talking about Legendborn for months and years, it feels like. Super excited about this one. Probably won't read it for months though, because that's just how I am. And then I got a Flicker in the Dark, which was one of the Book of the Year finalists, so I got this one for free. Thank you, Book of the Month. It's about a girl named Chloe whose dad confessed to a crime where 6 teenage girls went missing in her small town. Oh, and then 20 years later a similar crime happens and she's wondering if she's paranoid or if she's seeing actual parallels from her past. So I kind of want to read this one today. I remember reading the synopsis on Book of the Month and was like, I want that in my hands immediately, so maybe I'll start this one today. And then the last book that I got was The Holiday Swap, and this is a Christmas romance about 2 twins who end up trading lives. And they fall in love, but they're pretending to be the other person. So like, how's that supposed to work? I wanted this one because I've just been in the mood for romances, and I love a good Christmas romance at this time of year. Have I found very many good ones? Absolutely not. But maybe this one will take the cake. How exciting is that? I love book mail. Will I read these books? Probably not for another year, but you know what? It's exciting nonetheless to open things. Speaking of opening things, I got one more thing in the mail, and I know what this is, but you don't, and that's exciting. I probably shouldn't like point the scissors at you. That's very threatening. I bought the villainous I bought the Villainous expansion pack with Scar, Yzma, and Radagon. I don't know who Radagon is, but I really want it for Scar and for Yzma. So if you don't know what Villainous is, it's like a board game where you play as different Disney villains and you complete different objectives, and I got it for like $20 on sale on Black Friday, and this was another one of those deals for like Cyber Monday maybe. I love this game. I think it's so fun, and I love two of these villains, so I was like, I'm gonna get this. I think it was like $13, which is a really good deal. It was like half off. I am gonna go to Walmart now probably, and maybe I'll film like a book video later today. I'm not really sure what's going on. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, just catching up on Vlogmas. So if you see me commenting on your videos, I've been commenting all day because I've just been so excited to consume all the Vlogmas content. Maybe I'll read later. I mean, I probably should read because the whole point of this channel is to read books, but TTYL. Good morning, guys, or afternoon. I guess it is like almost 3 o'clock. But happy Vlogmas day 8. I have a couple of reading updates for you guys. Some exciting, some not so exciting. So I'll get the bad news out of the way first. So I'm currently 65% into Shipwrecked. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to hold up my phone. I talked about how I wanted to DNF this book in last week's Vlogmas video. So if you don't know what Shipwrecked is about, I guess I'll have to fill you in there. You should watch Vlogmas week 1. But if you didn't, Shipwrecked is a book by Olivia Dade, who is a adult romance author. This is the 3rd book in the Spoiler Alert series, which I adore. I loved the first book, I loved the second book, and this 3rd book follows 2 co-stars who have a one-night stand and decide to not act on their feelings for each other for the sake of the show that they were just cast in. And I am so bored. Like, I'm so bored and I'm so over it. I'm 65% into this, right? Like, I should have some sort of emotional stake in the novel, but honest to God, I'm just wishing it'll be over this entire time. I'm having no fun at all. I should have listened to my gut and DNF'd it when I was like 20% into it, but now I'm just like speeding it up as fast as I humanly can and just hoping for the audiobook to end and put me out of my misery. I feel like this book doesn't deserve necessarily 1 star, but my enjoyment of it is non-existent, so it might be getting a 1-star rating. We'll see. It's really disappointing because I have loved other books by Olivia Dade, and I think that's what's making this experience so awful, is knowing that she is so capable of writing fantastic romance, and this is simply not fantastic. I don't feel the chemistry between the characters at all, right? Like, obviously there is attraction to one another, but the emotional chemistry, I don't see it, and that's what's important to me in a romance. Like, obviously you have to be physically attracted to your partner as well. You can't have that without the emotional connection for me. Like, that's not romance without the emotional connection. And I'm also just finding the weird formatting of it strange. It's jumping back in time a lot, and there's a lot of different mixed media elements, and it's not translating well at all for an audiobook. So maybe that's just the way I'm consuming the media that's making it so weird and convoluted, but like, it should translate well, I think, from a physical book to an audiobook, and it's just not. And it's just boring. Like, there's no plot happening. It's just the 2 of them in the show pining for each other without like any explanation for it. So that's just really disappointing to me. What's not disappointing to me though is the other book that I have started. And guys, this is gonna be a big moment. Everyone hold your applause. I finally started The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. So this is a book that I have put on endless TBRs. Many monthly TBRs, many yearly TBRs. I've had enough of myself saying I'm gonna read this and then never reading it. So I put it on my end of 2022 TBR. And I am now officially 100 pages into it. So I feel like it's going well. We're on a good trajectory. We actually could read this by the end of 2022. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I was very invested early on. Like, the first chapter immediately had me hooked. I really liked our characters. I really liked the magic. I liked the plot. I was intrigued. I wanted to know more. And I feel like the further I get into it, my intrigue is getting a little bit less interested, but it's still there. I'm excited about this magic system, and I feel like it's very well explained. This follows mistborn, who are basically those who have allomancy, so they can manipulate different elements and feelings and emotions of people. And I'm still like learning a lot about this magic system, so I don't want to say too much because it might just not be correct. But we're following Vin, who is basically a war orphan, and she is taken under the wing of this great mistborn chosen one character who's essentially bringing an uprising to their country. That's where I'm at in the book. She's learning that she's a mistborn, she's learning that she has these powers. She hasn't really tried to use them yet, but I'm excited to see where it goes. So far so good. I'll let you know if everyone's correct about this book being amazing, which I'm sure they are, because so far it is going really well. But I'm just gonna give myself a pat on the back for starting it, because I've said I would do it since like 2019, so. Hi guys, welcome to Vlogmas day 9. Is today December 9th? Day 9. I look like this because I have like 10 minutes to get ready for work. So there is no update today. I haven't been reading. Me and my boyfriend started Wednesday last night and I'm like obsessed. We watched the first 3 episodes and I'm very upset that I had to stop. Also, I lost a nail, so that's very sad. I have to go to work, and then after that we're having like a birthday party for one of Chase's friends. Tomorrow I'm working again, so probably nothing exciting once again, but I'll try to get reading done. We'll see what happens though, because like for real, I'm like obsessed with Wednesday. Hi guys, welcome to Vlogmas day 10. Is it the December 10th? Vlogmas day 10. Today's update is that there is no update, but for the sake of staying consistent, I wanted to say hi. So see you tomorrow. Happy Vlogmas day 11. These updates get worse and worse, don't they? It is 11 o'clock at night, not 11 o'clock in the morning, because I am doing a very great job at recording things for Vlogmas. To be fair, I did absolutely nothing interesting today. I went to work and then I got off of work, and then Chase and I went to Burger King and we finished watching Wednesday, and that was all I did today. I did happen to finish a book this morning, so I'll tell you guys about that. I finished the audiobook of Shipwrecked on my way to work this morning, and I hated every single moment of it. I don't know if it's normal to wish for a greater speed than 3 times speed for an audiobook, but God, I wanted this book to be over the entire time I was listening to it. I shouldn't have finished it. I should just gave up when I knew I didn't like it. It was a journey that I do not wish to really get into. I will say I'm very disappointed in Olivia Dade. I really was excited about this book. I liked her other books in this series, and this one just was not good at all. And it made me very sad. I didn't feel anything for these characters, didn't feel anything for the romance. It was more so just like the characters were physically attracted to each other, and I never understood the emotional depth to it. I think I'm gonna give it 1 star. Like, that feels really mean, but also that's how much I enjoyed it, was literally not at all. Anywho, I'll see you guys for Vlogmas day 12. Maybe I'll start another book, probably not. We're probably just gonna have a real quick chat, but I'm trying my best here, okay? Hi guys, happy Vlogmas day 12. Is this the right way to do it, or I think it's this way. I don't know if the camera flips around or not, but hopefully one of these is correct. Happy Vlogmas day 12. I'm still missing a fingernail. Well, I'm not missing my fingernail, but I'm missing my painted thingy nail. Why do I sound like this? Am I okay? I just got home from work and I ate dinner, and now it's time to figure out what I'm gonna do with the rest of the night. Hopefully something exciting and fun, because like, who wants to watch this Vlogmas video? Well, first of all, who wants to watch this Vlogmas video? I don't understand why you're here. But second of all, who wants to watch a boring Vlogmas video? Which is what this is. I am thinking I'm going to try and read 100 more pages of the Final Empire. So this might be my next mission once I like get settled at home. I also really want to play Pokemon, so like I might be doing that. In theory, I just burped a little bit. In theory, I need to have an audiobook ready to go, because I feel like I could be listening to so many audiobooks, but nothing is interesting me right now. Like, I want to read this, but I need to physically read this. I don't want to listen to it. And every single romance book just sounds so unappealing to me right now that I have access to. So I don't know what to do, guys. Do I start a new book? What do I do tonight? So guys, I decided to start a new book. I found an audiobook of Just Like Magic by Sarah Hogle. I'm about 33% into it, and I think I'm gonna DNF it. Like, I feel like I've made a substantial amount of progress into it to the point where I'm like, I don't really want to DNF, but also it's bad. And like, it's a book that I knew would be bad, but I thought it'd be fun bad, and it's just not. Like, it's bad. Just Like Magic is a Christmas romance novel. It follows an influencer named Betty who had it all, but she was really rich and she spent all of her money, and now she's not really rich, but she has to keep up this facade for her family, and she accidentally conjures a Christmas spirit named Hal, who is now pretending to be her fiance. You've got the gist in your mind of what that's like and how that could not be good, right? It's just not doing it for me. I don't know. It's not even the fact that the idea is ridiculous, it's that the characters are annoying. Betty is obnoxious. Am I supposed to feel sympathy for her when she made dumb decisions and she lost all of her money and she doesn't really care about anyone around her more than a superficial level? And also, Hal is annoying. He's not my ideal love interest. Like, he doesn't have any characteristics I would like about a romance partner. So this is not doing it for me. I might try and continue it, but probably not, if we're honest. I did also check out the audiobook for The Escape Room by, I think it's Megan Goldin. I don't know, I believe it's the same author of The Night Swim, and I didn't love that book, but I know a lot of people did, and I haven't heard a lot about her first novel, but it's a thriller set in an escape room, I think. I mean, that would make sense based on the title, but I'm not going to be presumptuous here. But maybe I'll start that instead. I just want to play Pokemon, so I have to listen to an audiobook while I do it, so maybe I'll start this one. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 13. I am off today. We're gonna make a chocolate chip gingerbread cottage. Gingerbread, it's not gingerbread. Chocolate chip cottage kit. But they didn't give us like chocolate candy with it. They gave us like fruity candy, so that just sounds kind of like not good to me, but whatever, they didn't ask me. Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 13. We built the gingerbread house, right? It did not go well. We literally threw it away immediately because it looked bad, it tasted bad. Not a good experience. I went to the dentist and I got some cavities filled and it was very painful, so I didn't really vlog the middle half of the day. I did, however, listen to a lot of an audiobook while I did all these things, and by a lot I mean I finished it. So I started The Escape Room yesterday. I started it last night and I finished it within about 24 hours, so yay me. The Escape Room follows, I don't even remember her name, and I just read this book, Sarah, a woman named Sarah, who starts working at this very fancy finance firm, and she befriends one of the co-workers there. Something happens to this co-worker. You're following Sarah, and then you're also following a different timeline that is happening in the present day with 4 co-workers at this finance firm who are doing an escape room together, that takes place in an elevator shaft, and it's very clear something is going to go wrong very early on. What I liked about this book, first of all, the concept. I loved the idea, right? That's cool. I like the idea of a thriller taking place in an escape room. That's very fun, that's very fresh. The execution, however, was not what I wanted it to be, because like, that is such a cool concept, and the fact that it was in this isolated setting of an elevator really elevated the storyline, in my opinion. But I just feel like there was so much potential for this setting and this setup that did not work. I don't think it didn't work, I just think it could have worked a lot better, if that makes sense. And I also just felt like it was really obvious what was kind of going on. I don't necessarily think the book was trying to not be obvious though. Like, it's not one of those thrillers that's very twisty and turny. I think it's more so just meant to kind of give you that unease and that anxiety. I don't know how I feel about this one. I think it's definitely well written. I read it super fast and I was definitely interested in the characters. The characters all felt very real to me. So I think I'm gonna give this one like 3.5 stars, because it was pretty solid, but it wasn't quite what I wanted it to be. I finished the escape room. Before I did that, we went out and we went to like this Christmas light thing. It was super cute. I tried to include some b-roll of it, so I hope you enjoyed that. But we did that, and then we went out to dinner and went to Target. Spent a lot of money. Do you want to see what I got? Look at this. This was $3. It's a little Animal Crossing notebook with Sable and Mabel on it, and it's so cute. I think it was discounted because there's like a 2021 to 2022 calendar in here, but the rest of it's just notebook paper, so like obviously I had to purchase this. I'm just like really impressed with myself for reading a whole book in the last day. I definitely deserve a pat on the back for that. I'm definitely impressed with that because I was not reading at all, and yesterday I was literally telling you guys how I didn't want to start an audiobook, but I feel like I had to, and like it ended up working out pretty well in the fact that the book was more interesting than I thought it would be. I read a book, yay! See you guys for Vlogmas day 14 tomorrow. Hi guys, happy day 14 of Vlogmas. This is going to be the last clip for this video. We're ending week 2. Definitely not as strong as week 1. I feel like I didn't do nearly as much. I mean, I did go on a whole vacation the first week of December, so that's definitely got something to do with it. But I also only completed, I think, 1 book this week. DNF'd another one, or probably DNF'd it. I might give it another shot in the next few days. I haven't made a lot of reading progress, and for that I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm really sucking at this Vlogmas thing because I wanted to have more book content and I wanted to have more exciting holiday content. The reality is, I'm tired. I work 6 days this week. When I am not at work, I am spending time with my boyfriend, or I am doing what makes me happy, and right now it's just not reading. That's really a struggle for Vlogmas on a booktube channel, so I do really apologize for that. I did finish a book though. I did start one of my end of 2022 TBR books as well, so I did put myself out there. I have still vlogged every single day, even if it's only been for a couple of minutes. I've really been trying to push on that and hopefully build better habits for myself next year. But yeah, today was just not a great day to vlog because I worked 11 to 7. So like, I couldn't do anything in the morning. I couldn't do anything interesting to show you guys after work. I was just running errands. Nothing was interesting enough to vlog, and I do apologize for that. And I didn't read anything today, so like literally have nothing to update you guys on, so why am I talking to you? That's a great question. Thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate it. I know it's been a rambly, nonsensical one. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, comment down below, subscribe if you want. But until then, I'll see you guys for Vlogmas day 15 tomorrow. Bye!